Dum. Okay. What the fuck is the map not loading? I think my graphics... Okay. Hey Gallum. No, not that much. I was just, yeah, yesterday in the evening or yesterday night I was, we were going through the windmill village and the windmills. I don't know. Is my graphics card putting me up right now? I'm still trying to figure out what the windmills are referring to. Yeah. So I went through this part over here and a little bit of this one. Whoop. Oh yeah, I forgot there was an item down there. Somewhere. Wait, how do I get there? The fuck? Wait. Golden Room 10. Bacteria leaf. Wolves. How you doing, Galen? I hope everything's alright. Oh. Olga Malizia. Trina's Lily. An O. The windmills. Is it a project for work or is it a project that you are doing for yourself? It's a really difficult to get here. I wonder what item there is. Nascent butterfly. We're working on a trading card game based on one of my fictional worlds. Sounds nice. I don't get to what they placed the nascent butterfly so deliberately here. So hidden. Yeah, there are a lot of people. It seems like there are a lot of people who try to get to that place from here. But yeah, it seems like you have to go over there, there, and there, and then a little bit down. Then you're getting to this place. Yeah, I don't know. It's I can't really tell. For example, here in this one, Misbegotten. Battle Mage, yeah, rats. It's so strange. The Noble Traveling's Attire, what is called? Traveling's Noble Attire. It's a weird place here, definitely. Yeah, I was thinking maybe these are related to one each other. I don't know. At least these two, maybe. We got an eastern one and a western one. West and east. Village windmill pasture. Yeah, maybe at some point, maybe later, it will start to click, but now it's just... I don't... get it. What the fuck did he just do? Have you seen this? Who is he fighting? Is he practicing? Maybe drunk? Who knows? There are a lot of rams here. And there were two blood grease here as well. Oh, there's another mad pumpkin. There's so many here. I think it's the third one. Okay, this one was sitting here. It seems like there are three, because one is over here, one is with a caravan, with a wagon, and here seems to be a third one. And this area is weird as well. Look at this big blob. Maybe that's why he's nearby. To me it seems like it's once again maybe about the tarnished who were fed to the earth tree. So what do we have? Yeah, Golden Rune 5 is mentioning the earth tree. Big bloody blob with a lot of sacramental buds. Oh no. The worst one. So we get a lot of sacramental buds. Bloody blob. Was he... Did he even drop something? No, he did not. I think it can. And interestingly enough, there's an NPC that you can invade, and he's called Magnus the Beast Claw. So maybe it's also a Godfrey reference. Bloody hounds. Bro, it's even a bloody hound eating one of those things. I would say it's about Radagon once again. Crafting the Tarnished. Slaughtering the Tarnished. The hounds are dropping sacramental buds as well. Okay. Yeah. I think Vade might be a Radagon parallel. Oh. The mouth, the jaw, kind of reminds me of the Beastman a bit, but just a bit. Don't they? They look very similar to the Beastman. I mean, just the way his mouth looks. Some more sacramental buds. Invigorated meat. Bloody Hellas. The extracted blood trickles gracefully down the length of the blade. I don't know. Do you think they were using the term gracefully deliberately? Deliberately? Wow. Almost sounds like that. I think they choose the term gracefully deliberately here. Probably because Grace and the Golden Order did the same. Feeding blood to the Earth Tree. Nimbly avoid an attack, securing some distance from foes. Follow up with a strong attack to perform a sudden launch and press strong back again to perform a sweeping slice. Oh, and the Great Stars were also nearby in the wagon. Sometimes it feels like it's all connected to each other. Scarlet Rod to blood. Blood to stars, maybe. Who knows? I'm not sure if the invade sign appears because I haven't progressed various quests. I just don't want these blood eyes, you know? For my Godwin lore one. That's why I haven't progressed his quest line. Yeah, and additionally we have the one over there, and something is going on here, just I don't know which or what more. I mean, there are incredibly many beasts or animals over there. My Pumpkinhead and a gravestone. And there have been 2 gravel stones in front of it. But I wasn't sure if these... Because there are 3 soul gravestones like this on the Altus Plateau, but with NPCs in front of it and an item. And I don't know if these refer to a specific character or to specific circumstances in general. I mean, the whole beast theme and the broken gladiator, it seems definitely like a Godfrey reference, but yeah, is it about Godfrey's death, or is it about Godfrey who is mourning for someone? And then, what are the 2 gravestones referring to? Yeah, morally defeated. I mean, it could be that it's linked to the Shaded Castle. I mean, we have definitely a Godfrey reference here going on. It's just that I don't know what the gravestone is supposed to refer to, you know? And the 2 gravel stones. Yeah, I think the Shaded Castle is a microcosm or a parallel to Radagon taking over the Overlane Dell and banishing Godfrey and poisoning the Tarnished, who got slaughtered and so on. So in these circumstances, it's probably about Godfrey mourning for the Tarnished, I would say. And that it could also be the same reference that we have here. Because there's a tree guardian in front of a tombstone with 3 smoldering butterflies as well. I mean, it kind of fits as well with this one, right? We have blood stars. I think the blood star is referring to the Elden Beast, by the way, because it gains the souls through slaughter. I think that's what they are referring to with the blood star. And then we have like these blobs made out of corpses, bloodhounds, sacramental buds. It's probably everything referring to their blood and so on that is fed to the Urge Tree. Here were 2 blood grease as well. It's just... It's just I'm watching out for a pattern, you know? Because if this single gravestone here is referring to the death of the Tarnished, it might make also sense here in this area. The same interpretation could apply to the other soul gravestone, but there's a 3rd soul gravestone, which I don't know if it fits there too. We will get to the place later, I would say, probably. Yeah, but I think we're done here now. Yeah, Magnus the Beastclaw kind of makes sense, as Godfrey is turning to Paralu in a way, after the banishment. Yeah, I haven't. I'm not still not sure what the number 2 might refer to. I'm speculating that the number 2 might be about betrayal or conspiracy in some way. For one, because the second Judge of America is also about conspiracy. We have the conspiracy sword monument, the sword monument that is talking about bloody conspiracy is can be found. Wait. Yeah, so the sword monument tells of the bloody conspiracy here. And to me it seems like the number 2 maybe refers to circumstances that refers to conspiracy or some kind of betrayal. I have to read the sword monument again. Wait, huh? But with the number 2 is still speculation. But it seems like that the chair rooms with 2 chairs are also about the same circumstances, by the way. So one of the catacombs with 2 chairs, for example, contains the Mad Pumpkin spirit ashes. Now I'm confused. Where am I mean, and it's called the Road of Iniquity. And it's called the Bridge of Iniquity, so probably this area is about iniquity, whatever. I don't know if I pronounce it correctly, but it would make sense. What say? Iniquity? Godfrey's people getting slaughtered and used, etc. I hate this forest because it's so hard to get an overview where you have been already and where not. I always had the feeling that the golden fireflies are incredibly rare. Oh, Galen, don't worry. I think others are just lurking if there are any. You can ride as much as you want. Is it unusual that he has no cape on himself? I just realized that he's kind of naked. Do it. Why am I making a heavy roll? Nothing changed. Is he giving a debuff? Oh now it's away. Yeah, what the fuck? Is it the water? Oh, or maybe it was the snail? Oh, it's the snail. Ah, I see. Thank you, Kagan, that you're a true believer. A true believer in the chair theory. It always felt so odd to me that these chairs are so strangely placed, you know? Everything is like destroyed and in some kind of corner and laying on the ground. And these chairs are always clean and like perfectly centered and sometimes even right in your face in the middle of the room and so placed that it draws your attention. And I had that feeling for like three years or so, and I couldn't make sense of it. And then I started some other lore runs as well, and started lore hunting again. And I actually started the chair theory just as a joke because I thought, okay, why not? I mean, let's just try to make something out of it and create a Reddit post for it, just for fun. But then I realized that the themes, although the details are incredibly vague, I realized that the themes start to make sense in a way. I think that the catacombs work in a similar way as the paintings, where the themes kind of connect to each other and tell a story in the end. But when it comes to the catacombs, I think it's just way bigger than just 4 paintings. It's like, I don't know, like 12 catacombs or so. And yeah, the attention to detail is something that I think we are still, or the community, the majority of the community, I think still is not paying enough attention to the details. Just because there are small details, people think they might not be important, but I think it's the other way around. Sometimes, even especially the small details are crucial. And I think they try to highlight this, for example, in Night Rain, where they are giving you as a reward these remembrance skins, which are just the default skins, but with a incredibly small change detail, which seems so anticlimactic and unrewarding, but it's just From Software pointing out, hey, details matter. Pay attention to the details. And they have lore relevance. A boar. Did you know? I didn't know that. I just I have read it like a month ago or so. There are actually two type of boars. There is an aggressive type and a type that is scared. And the aggressive type is dropping beast blood. It's such a useless information, but it's so interesting sometimes. Okay, might be an interesting detail that the warm face over here was naked. I think. Let's see if all the others are wearing these hoods or clothes. Could also be that it's deliberately placed under Corrin and Goldmask. The worst part of this area is that I never really know if I have missed something. Evil Twins of Elden Ring. Interesting comparison. It could even be that there is something on the way between these two ends of the bridge. In one of my playthroughs, I was realizing that there might be something to it, because there are definitely items placed even in between of ruins of the bridge. So they might even relate to the references over here and here. Those that we have in between. on the surface level, I think these might be what once have been the Woodfolk. Because we have the Woodfolk ruins in this place. And for some strange reason, they left a dialogue line from Yura in the game, which is saying, "Damn these these wretched worms." Okay, let's see. We are on some part of the bridge. 3 lump of flesh. So I think a 3 lump of flesh might refer to the death of someone. And it might fit the whole theme of assassination in Farum Azula, the death of someone. And Corrin ending up with the Elden Ring in the Greater Will. Protect themselves from the rays of the Earth Tree. Some of the ruins are called the Woodfolk ruins, so that's why I think they might refer to the. That's why I think they might be the Woodfolk. Wait, do we also have? We also have the statue. Yeah, and that they're dropping the gold-tinged excrement is, that might be something. I don't. Two hefty beast bone. Directly under the bridge. And there's also something. Or forward in. Are they supposed to fight? You know, it looks a little bit connected, like these 4 Fulgerbloom. The 2 Hefty Beast Bone, then we have 3 Lump Flesh. And here's the Gold Mask, 2 Stimulating Boluses, Dragonborn Grease, Corn and the Noble Gold Mask. But now I'm wondering if they are supposed to fight here.
Sorry, I didn't realise you kept...
Ten golden arrow. Is it coincident that they point directly towards the minority tree? I think it might be deliberately actually. Yeah, but these are the items. Okay, here's another naked one. Two gravelstones. Icon shield. Ah, damn it. Golden Slam. Oh, these are also naked. Beast blood. 2 times. Okay. Sweet raisin and warming stone. Hmm. Invigorating cured meat. So another blood theme item. See anything? Nope. Might be a bit of a boring part now because I'm just running through the fucking woods to make sure I don't miss anything. Invigorating cured meat. Okay. Oh, soft cotton. Soft cotton. Oh, light. Yeah, the atmosphere definitely. Yeah, that's true. The soft cotton is kind of a strange item. Poison bone dart. Poison bone dart, soft cotton, invigorating cured meat. Yeah, it seems a little bit assassin coded. Or at least someone acting a little bit, what's the term for that? Deceitful in a way. Okay, this is the place. Ah, whatever. Yeah, it's so confusing here. It's all golden sunflowers, right? Yeah. Yep, alles golden sunflowers. And that's the big mama one. Golden, golden, golden. More golden, golden, golden. So especially around her. Oh my god, I was just wondering why I am assume that it's a she. Subconsciously, I just assumed that it's a she, but I remember that I once saw a video of Sully, which is describing that the big ones are actually female. Oh, I'm so dead. Good morning, Zed. No, I definitely agree. It's a horror light show here. Morgen. Galen, bist du auch Deutsch? Bro, what? Learning. Nice. Are you a native English speaker? There's nothing to be embarrassed about. I was just wondering because, I don't know how it is in English, but but in German, for example, it's just my personal opinion, but I think the old way of speaking German, which is not that present more anymore in our society, I would say, is way more beautiful. I had a lot of years ago, I was reading a lot of German classics, and I was thinking that they are written incredibly beautiful, but that's not the way you would speak German today, you know? And I was wondering if it's the same in English. If a specific old way of speaking English is in some way way more beautiful and the today way of speaking. The present way of speaking. Oh, come on, bro. Oh, it's actually eating us. I mean, that's interesting in some way. So they are devouring other beings. I don't really know why I'm so Why I'm struggling so hard. Oh. Oh no! It's subjective, but sure, I guess. Old English is though, yeah, bullshit. I mean, I'm not able to speak German in an old way as well. Yeah, I don't know why I'm so struggling with this one. Oh, it's building up Deathblight just way too fast. Hmm. Already done. Not even doing a lot of damage with the Claymore. Okay, focus, guys. Now I got some fucking tree guardians here. Oh my god! Even just 60 years ago, English was spoken more eloquently. You can see it in novels and literary works from that time period. Yeah, that's the same in German, I would say. 60 years ago? Yeah. Okay, this time I want to be sure that there are no tree guardians nearby. Let's go. It can't be. What the fuck? Radahn was easier than this one. Ouch. Consort warm. Imagine. I don't think my status ailment is reduced. Okay, I have to hide between trees. Stop hugging me! Oh. Got him. Finally. Boah. It's the speckled heart tier that catch my attention because it's in a strange way red and purple coated. So now we can finally move on. Now, are these fighting against the warm phase or not? Oh, they are. So, okay, to me it looks like they are deliberately placed there to fight them. And it's directly under the bridge, so because I think the whole bridge might refer to a war in the distant past. Maybe these two refer to both of the factions. To both factions, I mean. The soldiers are lightning coated. They had 4 Fulgur Bloom with them. Therefore, I would say maybe the soldiers are probably referring to the maybe to the forces of Farum Azula. Good morning, Raven. Another naked one. Power of Bounty. Sacramental Bard for some strange reason. There's a hidden tower? It's really funny. The first time you enter this area, you can actually see the tower, but it's disappearing. But the first time you look at in that direction, it's still there, and then it disappears, leaving you wonder. Materia leaf. Is there nothing here? feels a bit empty here. I don't know what. The only interesting thing is the arterial leaf. I think this is just a smithing. Oh. Yeah, some more smithing stone 5. Can't really say what this is supposed. I mean, if there's something to it, which. Golden Rune 3. Oh, there's one. Was it supposed to be a trap? Outside. Touch. 3 Phantom Crests. This Mirage Rise is special in the way that it's the only rise in the entire game that has a different reward. Inside of it. And it's a really weird one too. Another interesting detail are those shards on the ground. These shards seem to be, it looks like crystallized stones out of the ground from altars. It's these kind of stone textures. I think most commonly, if not only, found on altars. For example, there should be some over here, for example. It's the stone texture with some kind of gold in it, and it's usually only found in altars. And there are some of those sorcerer rises which contain these crystallized version of these stones. Yeah. It's not the road stones. I mean, they look like the road stones, but they don't have the Elden Ring symbol on it. The Carrion Princess statue. I love bookshelves. And that's the third grave, which I'm not sure. What it might refer to. So in every other Sorcerer Rise, you find a chest and there's memory stone in it, but not in this one. Or, I mean, additionally, you have the Slumbering Egg, I mean. Five Slumbering Egg. Unseen blade and unseen form. Yeah, these are Salian sorceries. Hey, Mazali. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate that. Production is slowing down right now. I'm kind of... I need some kind of break or doing some research before I continue my videos. But I'll keep up the good work. Hey, Cruel. Sorry if this is personal, but is this your full-time job? No, it's not my full-time job. I don't gain anything from this channel. It's more of a hobby that I'm doing here. It's like a... I need some kind of project that I can work on. Some purpose in life, you could say. Otherwise, I'm going crazy. And I'm at a point in my life where I'm, yeah, just don't care anymore and just do what I like. And in this case, it's to work on the riddle of the Elden Ring lore. Yeah. Witcher 3 playthrough? Nah. Have you seen the lore theme videos by Silent Ellipsis and Asia Aesthetics? They kind of go over FromSoft themes and theories as a whole body of work, reminding me of your content. I'm aware of Silent Ellipsis, but I haven't watched much of him. Only just a little bit, but not much. Yeah, and this one got one Mikola's Lily. Non-naive type of Lord Tiber you had mentioned. FNAF lore? FNAF? What's that? I have to say, Elden Ring lore seems like a full-time job. At least the way I do it. Yeah, the warm faces are strange. I'm not sure. I'm still not sure what the warm faces might be referring to? How do you feel about Radagon barely mentioned in Shadow of the Earth Tree, even though he's supposedly Mesmer's father? So, I think the DLC is, for the most part, about Radagon, actually. And again, I think it's just designed in a way of parallels. I think Mesmer is a huge Radagon parallel. So the story of Mesmer, in my opinion, mirrors Radagon's past. The same goes for Radahn and Bale, I think. And it kind of makes sense because Radagon is the one who is missing most of the story. You know, Radagon is the one we know almost nothing about. So it kind of makes sense that the parallels that exist are, or that there are even more parallels to Radagon than to other characters. And right now, I don't think that Radagon is directly linked to the Giants, in the sense that he's a descendant. I think it has to do with the Crucible. I think red hair is some kind of symptom of the Crucible. I'm so confused with the warm faces. I still don't get what the tombstone stands for. Is Radagon a thematic child of America, while Mesmer is a literal child of... I actually think... So, I mean, it might come out of nowhere, but I think Radagon is some kind of child of America. Or from Renna, how I call her. I even think that Radagon is a child of Renna and Godfrey. Actually. But maybe not a... Yeah. But I'm still not sure if it's a biological child or some kind of artificial child. But maybe, yeah. It's so strange. We have 3 gravestones. All of them have a single NPC in front of it and a specific item. It's this one over here. Then we got one over here with the Mad Pumpkin and the 2 gravel stones. And then we have here a Tree Guardian on a soul gravestone with 3 smoldering butterflies. And it's driving me crazy. Yeah, I was just coding some flowers because I want to point at something out at some point in the future. How does this parentage factor into the idea of Radagon being a silver tier? At some point he's reborn as a silver tier. But I can't tell when. There's still something that I still struggle with. So, because when it comes to the circumstances, before the shattering, I think we got a lot of parallels going on here that is helping us to figure out what happened exactly. But when it comes to the even more distant past, it becomes even more difficult because I think there are less hints and parallels to it. So, and that's where why I'm extremely struggling with it. But maybe it's all in the DLC when it comes to the past. It might, yeah. I think it's the same process in which Godwin is reborn. I think it might even be that we are mirroring Radagon's story in a way. Not exactly the same way, but in a similar way. You know, it's somewhere has to be the cycle, you know. I mean, the Dark Souls series is known for the cycle of lords, and I think the events that are happening between one lord and the next one might maybe these all happened once before. You know, that's my idea. I think there might have, when it comes to Farum Azula, there might have been not the same but similar circumstances in which Radagon might be the sole survivor of the whole war. I think there has been a war, and Radagon was the one who killed Renna and the Elden Beast, but took the Elden Ring within him. But this is such a, yeah. There's so much which could be discussed. So there's the gravestone. Is there something else? Yeah, but I think when we're when we're choosing the yeah, I think some might be not really good to be decrypted. But I have a lot of hope for the Tarnished edition, actually. Even if it's not much that we get, I think there might be some additional hints, probably. And it feels like you know, when it comes to the story of the Knight of the Black Knives and the Shattering, I think I almost have it all together. But when it comes to the time before, when it comes to the events regarding Farum Azula, it becomes incredibly vague. For example, Godfrey has definitely a connection to Farum Azula. And that's something that I'm still struggling with, for example. Bye-bye, Marzali. I am banned on the Elden Ring Discord, bro. One of the moderators couldn't stand my theory. Advocating. Advocating? Oh. You did that in the actual chat of the Elden Ring Lore Discord? Yeah. Oh, are you the one on my Discord server that said that he got attacked by a mob on the Elden Ring Lore Discord? Oh, Straw Hat. Ah, I see. I had so much contact with those guys that I realized that it's just yeah. There's nothing I can gain from them anymore. There have been moments which have been constructive, but in general it's just, you know, a toxic, stagnating environment that, yeah, where no one really wants to make effort to actually dive deeper, maybe. RJ ranting about someone else. Someone else. In the chat, start talking about this theory that Jotamar created. All these really cool terms. Interpreted. Couldn't understand any of that, so he just took it all literally. Yeah, but I think Elden Ring is a huge labyrinth, and you can't convince everyone. Everyone is stuck in this labyrinth in their own way, and I'm just really trying. I'm just trying extremely hard to explain my point of view, because it feels so right what I see sometimes, and I want to make it accessible for others as well, because it's also kind of sad when you're just alone with your perspective. So I hope I haven't missed anything. RJ is the Minotaur. Getting charged from RJ. Mm. Okay, just want to check this one. Have I been here? I have been here. Have I? No. Wait. No, I haven't been here. Wrath of Gold. I hate this fucking incantation because ah, god damn it. No, because there is the incantation of I don't know what it's called. It's the incantation of the Godskin Apostles or Godskin Noble. The black flame repulse, where they, I think it's the same animation of the Wrath of Gold, but when it comes to the Godskin Nobles, it says that it's a reward for hunting the demigods or the gods or so. So I thought if this might have been some kind of incantation of the gods or demigods, then the Godskin nobles might have gained it from them by hunting them. But then the timeline makes no fucking sense, because the Wrath of Gold incantation says it was discovered after the shattering of the Elden Ring. And that's why I kind of hate it, because it kind of makes no sense in the timeline. Or I'm making connections that are not there, but it looks like that they are there to me. Have I checked this one here? I just want to be sure. It's a translation error, of course. Oh, this is what I hate too. You know, when people say, "Oh, it's just a bug. Oh, it's just a translation error. Oh, it's just a mistake by the developers. They did not have intended that one." Hey, Andrew. Editorialized by the Golden Order. You know, one idea that I have, but I don't know if that makes any sense, could to solve the timeline issue would be, what if the Elden Ring was already shattered in the very past? Because then the whole thing starts to make sense again. I mean, maybe it was shattered in Farmazula? I have no clue if that could be the case, but it's just a thought that I'm playing with. But then again, the Earth Tree would be even older. My favorite bug is Aegis Black Flame. Death is a bug. Yeah, I fucking hate that one. By the way, I think I solved the EG interpretation. I think in the end it's just to point out the connection between the Glowmite Queen and Ranni and the Black Knives. And I think this is one of the biggest misinterpretations from the community, I think, when it comes to EG. Because people really think that Ranni betrayed Marika in the Night of the Black Knives. But I think they completely misinterpreted this one. Because the interpretation is based on two things. For one, it's based on the imprisoned Alecto, which I think is not that good of an argument, just because there are several different characters placed inside Evergaol, and I don't think it's literally a prison that is Ranni using. I think it's more of a symbolic reference to some other characters. And when it comes to EG being killed by the Black Knives, it kind of makes no sense, because, oh yeah, people think the Black Knives are attacking EG because Ranni betrayed the Black Knife Assassins in the Night of the Black Knives. And that's what people think. So, but I think... Oh, it's so damn confusing. So, in the end, what people are overlooking is the pose in that EG is dying. So, EG is dying in the puppet pose. I think that's something that people don't really include in the interpretation. And there is a double meaning, I think, in the Mirror Helm of EG, where he lived in fear of his own treachery. And people think it is about EG's treachery towards the Earth Tree. But I realized at some point that it's not that it's that that is about EG's fear. That he is what's the verb for treachery? Iji just lives in fear that he's betraying Ronnie, and for that reason he is wearing the helmet. So he lives in fear of the manipulation by the Golden Order. So that was he's fearing. He is fearing the his own treachery towards Ronnie, and which is also the reason why he's wearing the mirror helmet. And in the end, he got killed by the Black Knife Assassins, which I think are still allied with Ronnie, because in the end he got manipulated by the Greater Will, and therefore also died in the puppet pose, because he got manipulated again. And the other thing is that I think it's all a huge parallel when it comes to Godfrey. Because Godfrey also feared his treachery towards Renna, Marika Renna. And in the end, when we fight him in front of the Earth Tree, he is more or less a puppet of the Greater Will again after his resurrection. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but that's how I see it. I have to produce some videos about that at some point in the next years, maybe. I think Marika, as the woman in the black hood, was the Glomite Queen. Wait. These stones look strange. I don't know if I've ever seen these anywhere. Okay, now I got confused. Where did I came from? In this cave in particular, the Altaria leaves are driving me crazy. We already found 2 of them, but there are more in here, in this cave. And we even have a fucking Starfall Beast. Doing 7. Yeah, and the other thing is the talisman that is placed here somewhere. Yeah, the Arsenal Charm talisman. It could be that it's placed because it's about grafting, that the Starfall beasts are actually grafting in a way. Grafting souls. I just picked up 6 glintstone scrap. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Okay. The strange thing is that the Starfall Beast has 3 Ateria leaves under it. It's driving me crazy. Over there are 3 Ateria leaves, and here we got 2 Ateria leaves. They placed there. There have been 2 Ateria leaves. And wow. They carry some strange symbolic meaning that I haven't figured out yet. I think I've seen a video that showed that you can actually climb up this way here. Is it here? Oh, it was here. Oh, fuck. Oh, that doesn't work. I mean, that's probably super nerdy right now. Oh. I do not fit. Oh shit. Can I jump? Oh, there. No! Ah. You don't have the right? I don't know. I don't even know if that's the right way. I have seen a video where you can climb up this place and walk around behind it. It's really neat. I'm probably stuck soon. Yeah, whatever. It's probably not even the right way. But there are some messages down there, up there. What's so interesting is that it's connected with the other cave over here. I assume that it might be metaphorically for two opposing sides, maybe. The other side is this one. The color looks so strange. Living jar shard. Oh, I mean, that's a obvious reference. I mean, the living jar shards are obviously... Oh, or... So, two possible interpretations, I would say. Either the flower got fed with jar innards. Or maybe it's a reference to the shattering. That could also be, maybe. Shattering of the Earth Tree. It feels so strange. Yellow and purple coded, you know? Fume bow. 10 living jar shard. How am I? Oh, jeez. As a melee, I don't know how I'm supposed to fight this guy. Ah! I got sandwiched. It probably makes more sense that it's about, not about the shattering, but about the tarnished being fed to the Earth Tree. Because the Arsenal charm then also refers to the slaughter of the tarnished in Weeping Peninsula. Yeah, I'll just go with the hand ballista. Maybe that one is doing enough damage. Take this. 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 But I'm a bit... I'm wondering what the color combination of gold and purple might mean. Because it's unique to this cave. Oh, come here, little bitch. And the poison looks also way greener than poison usually looks, doesn't it? I'm sure it's just a bug. Oh, okay. And now let's try it with the End Ballista. I mean, it's not upgraded, but maybe it's doing enough damage. Oh. Modeled colors? This might be my only try because I only have 6 arrows left. I mean, the flower at the end of this cave is called Blighted Miranda flower, if I remember correctly. And it doesn't mean something like what does blighted mean? Something that's not healthy, right? Okay, and last hit. Let's go. So fuck, I don't remember every item. So down there will have been 6 glintstone scrap. We found the arsenal charm. And what was the third one? Ah, I can't remember. Was it a rune? Do I have to watch my own stream now? It was the Golden Rune 7, yeah. My vacation? Reacting to... Oh, holy shit. That is something of on another level. To react on your own videos. It's only something that Asmongold can do. Okay, there was the Golden Rune 7. It kind of makes sense. So the Arsenal Charm as well, but the Glintstone Scrap? I don't get the Glintstone Scrap. Okay. On the other side, we found the Arsenal Charm, which I think is about grafting. And I think it's about the Tarnished being grafted to Radagon and the Elden Beast. Therefore, the Golden Rune 7 also makes sense because it is... This is one of those who are mentioning those who are born at the foot of the Earth Tree. I don't know how the Glintstone script might fit into this, but yeah. And on the opposing side here, we get one of those Starfall beasts. Maybe because the souls of the Tarnished are grafted to it and can contain within it. But yeah, what's interesting is we also have a Smoldering Corpse here, but this is one that contains 3 Ateria leaves, and yeah. I still don't know what they are referring to. In the other tunnel we find 2 Ateria leaves behind this wall, I think. Blight is traditionally associated with like massive crop failures. Massive crop failures? Radagon is Mariko. But we got some items over here as well. Let's see. When it is about crop failures, then maybe it's about... Then maybe it's about the shattering... Miranda powder 6 times. Warming stone 1. Urge tree reference. Another urge tree reference. Miranda powder. Warming stone. What if the Miranda powder is alluding to the falling leaves of the Earth Tree? Echo, I see. So, what does the name mean for you? To you? The blighted bloom. Is it referring to a bloom that was not able to finish her bloom or be able to bloom in the right way or so? Diseased flower. A diseased flower. Oh, afflicted. Hmm. Maybe we have to look at gold, purple coated stuff. It's in the base game. It's in the Perfumer's Grotto. Causing rapid discoloration? I have to look into that even a bit more at some point and read something about that. Would be interesting how they named it in Japanese, for example, as well. Could it also refer to rot, maybe? But I guess it's not the same. I don't know if Celeste is kidding. Joking. It's a Japanese game, yeah. Okay, but now I think we're done with Altus. I mean, with a open field here at least. Yamihana Miranda. What does Yamihana mean? Sickly flower. Yeah, okay. Corrupted by something. Yeah, maybe it's about... Maybe it's about the Earth Tree being corrupted or something like that, maybe? Yeah, I already... Did I? I think I did the Godify. Everjail. Yeah, I got the Godfrey icon there. So, we're done with that. Not marked. What do you mean by marked? You know, these Miranda flowers just look so interesting because the color combination of gold and purple is so unique, and there's nothing nothing that I immediately associate with the color combination of gold and purple as something being sick or blighted or corrupted. I have a hard time to understand what might I have no idea what kind of reference there might be. Yeah, the Anspor Rapier has been dropped by Castellan Marais. I mean, the pins are for the sunflowers. I was pinning all the sunflowers, and yeah, the sacramental buds as well. Maybe I should have marked the other ones as well. The immunizing cured meat. Does it? No. I have no idea. I mean, Altos as a whole is kind of gold and purple coated with the flowers sometimes. I mean, we got a lot of jar shards as well in the in the cave. Maybe it's because, maybe it's about what or in which way they got fed with stuff. I mean, the Omen Killer is, I would say, a Radagon reference. Yeah, you might be scared as fuck because of this attack right now, because this is not that happens not that often. Grace Mimic 3 times. Drawstring Holy Grease 3 times. Smashing Stone 5. These dudes just flying around. These gravestones look incredibly old.
Is someone there? A customer? Well, how long?
Okay, there's the sentry's torch, at least. Hmm. Yeah, it's incredible shield. Actually, Dialos is using this shield, by the way. You don't see it, but if you attack him, then you can see that he's using this one. Hmm. The thing is just that... So Dialos is using this shield, but I'm very convinced that Dialos is a Godfrey parallel. And I think... Right. That's the one that Raya's wearing, right? Wait, what? Wait. Consort's trousers? Consort's trousers? Is the consort set not that from Tenneth? Yeah. Or is Rhea or Raya? Is Rhea also wearing the consort's trousers? I mean, then it might kind of make sense. So when it comes to this shield, it's not only the others who is using this one. I think it's the color combination of red and gray, which might be connected to the war that happened here, because it's red and gray coded, or red and white. The whole battlefield is full of red and white flowers. So I thought the shield might be connected to circumstances regarding the first siege of Leyndell.
Something else?
You know? It kind of fits in the end with the Godfrey parallel, but the description of little lordlings is weird nonetheless. Nonetheless. Do you guys think the little lordlings could also refer to a banished Godfrey? It's a bit weird of a description, though. Golden Moon 5 is an Earth Tree reference. Let's see. Little Ronnie, my beloved. Uh-oh. It's a dead bird. I wish I had my Sacred Blade Edge of War. Oh, I'm doing enough damage. Ugh. Little Culver. Ooh. What kind of animation was that? Uh-oh. Yeah, that's something interesting because these skull snails are dropping serpent arrows. It's so weird. Mm. Mm. I think that was it. Second defensive lane go. Have I been down there? No. Hey Lord. The Lord. From what are you the Lord of? Come on. See, that's interesting again. Oh no! Fuck's sake. What the fuck? I'm not sure if this guy is a bot or so. Okay, what's strange is we got 2 tarnished golden sunflowers over here. A golden one over there. I don't really get why. The Lord, I don't know what you're what you took that you're tripping like that, but I might have to mute you otherwise. If this is just spam. Guys, what do you think? Should I mute him? Sounds like a weird AI bot that's trying to be funnier, so I don't get that shit. Please don't do that again. I just have difficulties when it comes to to kidding and English, you know. I'm a German, and I have problems with humor, and when it's then in another language, it's even bigger of an issue. Was he aiming for these guys? Yeah, okay. The Omen, yeah, I don't know. Those omens have some kind of connection to America as the woman in the Black Hood, I think. But what's more interesting is that it is using the incantation Fia's Mist. And it is wearing a hood as well, so it looks like these are all followers of Fia, or according to the parallel, they are probably followers of America as the woman in the Black Hood. And as a symbol, they are all wearing a hood as well. I think that is what it's about. Wait, are they actually blind? It looks like they actually, I mean, they can't see shit through these things. Oh, they are also using Fia's Mist. I didn't know that. Glass shards. Okay, there are interesting things going on because these commoners are wearing hoods, and these are, I think, the only ones wearing these kind of hoods, and it will become more important later when we are entering Leyndell. Another common misconception that I saw on Reddit, for example, is a lot of people assume that this is a dead minor urge tree. But it's not that, it's not 100% dead. It still has some glowing flowers, leaves on it. And in this way it is different to other minor earth trees that are actually dead. Although it looks dead, it's not completely dead. And this might also be the reason why they, I mean, on the map, they are using an icon for minor earth tree with leaves. I don't know if the other minor arteries have these little roots around them. Okay. Oh, that's it for today. I'm done. That's more than enough. Bye bye ISO and that. Endure. The words spoken by the Naya were a curse. Also. Bye bye guys, bye bye Andrew and the others. And bye Mark.